Hi, this is Kathy, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my lesson for Field Experience 2, and it is going to be identifying patterns in multiplication, and my standard is for 3rd grade, and it is called Identifying Arithmetic Patterns and Explaining Them Using Properties of Operations. So the manipulatives I'm going to be using today in the spirit of Thanksgiving and fall is going to be corn cobs, and I just made these out of paper and colored them. Next time I do these, I will print them on cardstock. I just didn't have any, or I'll probably end up laminating these at some point. And then I have a bowl of corn kernels. So the goal here, what we're trying to do is get students to identify patterns in multiplication instead of just memorizing the multiplication facts. So the first one, for my lesson, what I would do is I would model one for them, and then I would have them do one with me. So the first one I'm actually going to model is going to be just real simple, 2 times 4. I didn't make a whole lot of corn cobs, so if I do this again, I will probably run these off so that I have a lot more that I can do, up to 10 or something. So for sake of materials, I will have 2 corn cobs here, and so my math problem is going to be 2 times 4, so that means that I will have 2 groups. These are my groups, and then they will each have 4 on them, and then that of course is 8. Then what I would do is actually I would have them keep this one up, and then I would flip-flop the problem and have them do show me 4 times 2. So then hopefully they would lay out 4 groups with 2 kernels on each. And then of course the answer, I would ask them, of course what what the answer be to that. They'll notice that the answer is the same, and hopefully they can tell me that, that's the pattern that they noticed. So regardless of your models looking different, you still get the same answer. This is actually called a commutative property, so that's something that I would tell them after they do both of their models. So then if we were to do something with the associative property, then I would look at doing do something like 3 times 4 times 3 is what I have written down over here. So we would have 3 groups, and then we would have, so 3 kernels, and then we would actually have 3 groups of 4. This might take me just a second. But I like this because it gives them a kind of a hands-on visual instead of just memorizing math facts like I grew up. And then they are able to, so 4, 8, 12 times 3 is 36. So then they're able to either count, oops, I'm just getting closer. They're able to count these kernels either one by one, or they're able to skip count by 4s and get 36. So then if I were wanting to introduce the associative property, then I would flip this around and have them do, I did 3 times 4 times 3. I would do 4 groups. And then it would actually be 3 groups of 3 on the next ones. And I actually had to borrow on here, but you guys kind of get the picture. And then I would have them compare, and hopefully they'll say the answers are the same, no matter how you no matter how you have the problem written. So with the associated property, you would just move parentheses. So, and then with the community property, you would just flip flop the problems. So, so anyway, just a little fun little activity with corn kernels and cobs. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.